Hey there, how's it going? This is Scott Tuzanon here, and today I am joined by my friend Jeff Anderson. How's it going, Jeff?
Hey, man.
Now, today you're going to be sharing some sneaky weight loss tricks, the little tips that we can use and apply to really maximize the effort that we're already putting into the gym, hopefully already putting into the gym, as well as our nutrition, our meal plans and everything. So we may think we're doing great, and we're probably doing pretty darn good in some of those areas, but we're missing out on a lot of opportunity, a lot of little things that we could be doing throughout the day, every day. So I'm wondering if you can expand on that a bit, what we're missing out on, and maybe share a couple little sneaky little weight loss tricks with us that we can apply.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think here's the thing is that in my war against fat, and fat doesn't fight fair. It's not like it's playing fair in the game. There's all sorts of things that distract us from our weight loss program. There's all sorts of things that make us where we don't want to go to the gym. It's like, oh, I don't want to go there one more time. It's a holiday season, so my wife has, I don't know why she puts this plate of cookies in front of me. Like, it's just calling my name. But the fact is that happens anytime. It could be late at night and you have cravings for carbs and things like that. The thing is that body fat is always out there constantly, like, drawing you in. We need more fat, more fat, more fat. So if it's not going to fight fair, then for me, it's like, well, why should we fight fair? And the thing is that there are a lot of people that are working really, really hard on their weight loss program. So they might be really, really dedicated about going to the gym. They might be putting in a kick-ass workout. They might be really, really good with their diet. But a lot of times, all it takes is a few little mistakes that you make along the way that can kind of screw up the whole day. So the workout's dead. It's like there's all sorts of things that can distract you from it. So let's flip that now. Because if there are a whole bunch of little things that over the rest of the day can take you away from getting good results, there's all sorts of little things that you can put into your day that can give you great results also. And here's the thing. Although it takes a lot of effort and everything to go to the gym and work out, it takes a lot of effort to stay disciplined with your diet. There's a lot of little things that you can do that take no effort whatsoever, but can have dramatic results on your fat burning program. So let me give you a couple, really kind of what I call sneaky little tricks that work really well for this.
Okay.
One thing is a superfood that will actually allow you to burn up to a minimum of 4 pounds just in the next 12 weeks with no extra effort. Now, some people are just trying to take off the last 10 pounds, or they might reach a plateau where it's really difficult to get those off. This one is proven to help you burn body fat. And all it has is a superfood that's known as grapefruit. Now, we've seen this before. I'm kind of dating myself. I'm in my 40s. So, I remember the grapefruit diet. There was this construction worker and he held out the grapefruit, he squoze it, and there was the grapefruit pill you could take. Well, grapefruit really is a fat burning superfood. Here's the thing. What they found was that over a 12-week time period, they took a group of people, they had a control group, and then the people that ate either half a grapefruit 3 times a day or drank 8 ounces of grapefruit 3 times a day. No other changes to diet, no other changes to exercise program, nothing whatsoever other than the addition of grapefruit. What they found was that on average, the people in the grapefruit group burned an extra 4 pounds over a 12-week time period. Now, some people burned as much as 10 pounds over 12 weeks, but on average, it was 4 pounds over 12 weeks. Now, let me show double the effectiveness of this little scientific exercise. A lot of people, myself included, it's nighttime, I'm sitting down watching American Idol, whatever. It's like I get cravings. That's when I want a bowl of cereal or I want something sweet. So here's what I do. Right at night, when I start getting a craving, what I do is I take a full grapefruit, throw it in the blender, seeds and all. I peel it, but throw it in seeds and all into the blender, and then put it in a scoop and a few ice cubes, a little bit of water, and put in a scoop of vanilla protein powder. And I blend that up. I call that my 6-pack cocktail, because that right there, at night is when you're most vulnerable to storing body fat. A lot of people pour on the carbs at night, and so while you're sleeping, guess what? You wake up fatter in the morning than you were the night before. This is going to help you wake up leaner the next morning with no extra effort. So this little cocktail that you do is going to, number one, the grapefruit is going to reduce your blood sugar, so it's going to avoid insulin spikes. You already know it's a fat-burning superfood. That's going to help you also. the addition of the whey protein powder, the vanilla whey protein powder, is going to give your muscles the fat-burning amino acids that it needs at night for building muscle, burning fat, and it's delicious. It's like a creamsicle only with grapefruit, so it's really, really good. Now, let me give you one more sneaky little trick. All right, and this one's more of a visual cue because let's face it, especially now in the holidays where you have all the leftovers and everything in the refrigerator, it's kind of tough to kind of go to the refrigerator and it's like, oh man, you open up that door and it's like, oh yeah, I know I should be eating that celery and cream cheese, but man, those cookies look awesome. Right. So here's what you do. Go to the store, and what I want you to do is buy 3 pounds of butter. 3 pounds of butter. Now, take that butter, and I want you to defrost it. I want you to put it on a plate. I want you to get it all goopy. Like, get your hands in it, just work it around. What you're going to end up with is something that looks like this right here. This is what that nasty blubber in your body looks like. This is it right here. This is just what it looks like, too. So you take these 3 pounds of butter, and you set it right on the top shelf of your refrigerator. And leave it there. Let it get all nasty and crusty and just let it get as disgusting as you want. Now, when you open up the refrigerator, I want you to look at that butter when you open up your refrigerator. And that's a reminder, like, you know what I choose to pull out of the refrigerator from this point on is going to either help me get rid of this stuff, or I'm going to have to go to the store and buy another pound of butter to stack on top of this thing. But this is what 3 pounds of fat in your body looks like. Now, here's what you do. As you're following Scott's program or some fat burning program, or you're following a good nutritional sound thing, once you get on the scale, once you see that you've lost a pound of body fat, high five yourself, and then go in your scoop off of that pound. Just put it off. I don't even want you to hold on to it. I want you to get rid of it for good. I want you to just put it in the trash, but just get rid of a third of that. Now you got a smaller pile of butter. So now when you open up the refrigerator, yes, you're reminded that you've got this stuff inside your body, but it's shrinking too. So now when you go there, it's like, yeah, I'm making progress. Not only am I seeing it on the scale, in the mirror, I'm high-fiving myself, but I'm also seeing it in this pile is getting smaller and smaller inside of my refrigerator. So it's kind of a cool little visual cue that kind of keeps you in that motivation mode, because that's tough. I mean, it's tough to kind of stay on. You're really motivated for a week, and then it's like, oh man, I don't know if I can do this. So this is kind of a visual cue that can help you kind of stay on track with your fat burning program.
I love it. 2 great tips, and I definitely find visuals, they really help me. They really help me stay focused. And I mean, there's lots of things that we can do, and you've got 101 sneaky little things. Now, when you combine them with a great program, I'm sure that's going to really accelerate your results. And
absolutely,
and it seems like these sneaky little tricks, they're easy to become a habit. A little thing like your evening cocktail, your 6-pack cocktail. There, you begin to enjoy it, and it's a daily habit. It's almost like it becomes effortless after time. So I'm assuming that it's a lot easier to kind of combine. Like you can easily have 10, 15 of these sneaky little tricks going on every day effortlessly behind the scenes without even knowing it. Because I know when I went through your 101 sneaky tricks, there's at least a dozen where I do every single day. I'm thinking, wow, it's pretty neat that there's a good list. I see that I'm getting great results, and I know that these little things are contributing factors. That's
and that's the whole point. It's not to get overwhelmed, because programs can become overwhelming. Diet, I don't even want to say the word diet, but diets can be overwhelming, especially when you think about just how much it goes into it. The thing is that little things can lay it up. And so that's the thing. I do have 101 sneaky weight loss tricks in the Do This Burn Fat system. But the point isn't to replace another program. If you've got something that is working for you, stick with it. These are things that you can just take one or two at a time, incorporate them into your day. They're already scientifically proven to help burn body fat. Yeah, some of them are pretty darn sneaky, but you put them in there, and it'll help get better results from whatever program you're using now with no extra effort. Then when 2 become habit, slip in a couple more. It's really, really simple to just kind of keep adding these things on, and before you know it, I mean, you're just a lean, mean, fat-burning machine 24 hours a day just from incorporating a few little things.
Right. Now, what would you say to someone who looks at a couple of them and says, it's too simple. These are too easy. how can this have any kind of an impact on my overall result? I'm just going to stick with my workout program and keep plugging away there and eating well.
Yeah, I mean, keep doing that stuff. People need to do that. These are not a replacement for anything that you're currently doing by any shape, way, shape, or form. But if you say that, well, this is too simple, that's exactly what I want you to say. Because all 101 of all these 101 tips are all based upon scientific research. So, I mean, I've scoured the publications, the medicine journals, everything to find, like, what are some really cool, simple ways you can do it that are also strange. Like, some maybe are easier than others, but some are just kind of make you raise an eyebrow, like, what? But they're all really, really simple to add to your program. So if you look at something and say, what? That's too simple. That can't possibly. No. I've already done all the research for you. They all work. They've all been proven to work. So if it's simple and you can do it, then don't say, oh, this couldn't possibly work. Just do it. It's already been proven to work. And then it's just going to make whatever you're doing now get faster results. So keep doing what you're doing, but a few little things here and there can make a big, 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 big difference.
Right, exactly. Especially when you mentioned the grapefruit study, 4 weeks, 4 pounds in 12 weeks. So that's one little sneaky trick. You add that with another little sneaky trick, and like I said, they're so easy to implement into your day. It's a compound effect with that, and it's combined with your regular exercise and nutrition. Outstanding, man. Outstanding. Now, I know you've got another video out there, and you want to share another sneaky trick with my readers and my followers of our Fat Loss Quickie blog. Can you give us a little preview, a little what they can expect when they go to? I'm going to share a link below our video here to that secret little page. What can they expect when they go visit that page?
Yeah, this is my absolute sneakiest trick ever to burn more body fat. All it takes is 27 seconds a day. That's it. 27 seconds of your time. And this little natural health trick, it's not a supplement. It's not a workout routine. It's a 27-second natural health trick that will literally trigger your fat cells to burn in place. Literally. They will start melting right away. It will increase your metabolism throughout the day. It will also help you detox your body. And it'll help ramp up your hormones. And all of this is just from 27 seconds. So if you can manage 27, forget the 8-minute abs or whatever, 27-second natural health technique, this is like probably the simplest, coolest, funkiest way that you can really, really, that you've probably most likely never ever heard of before. So I've saved my sneakiest for the last. You can go ahead and below. Scott has a special link for you right here. But I want to offer this to you. I put it in a video. It's an 8-minute long video. It's very, very short. But I promise you that just watching this video will completely change the way that you look at fat burning and how you look at getting sneaky versus that body fat that you're trying to get rid of. You'll look at it in a totally different light.
Very cool. Thanks for sharing that. And I'm looking forward to hearing the feedback from everyone who goes and watches that video, as well as the feedback from today's video. As well, Jeff, I appreciate you offering my readers a special discount on the 101 Sneaky Tricks. It means a lot to me. I'm sure it's going to mean a lot to them, especially after spending all that money during the Christmas holidays and everything. You're cutting them a great break right now, and I'm excited to see how these sneaky little tricks impact their lives as well. And as always, buddy,
man.
It's great chatting with you. I'd love to get you on again in the near future and talk some other great fitness stuff because, you've always dished out killer content every time I've had you on a call. So I appreciate you taking the time.
That's what it's all about, man. Just anytime.
Take care, bud.
Thanks, brother.